out in my garden today to show you the sunflowers that I've been growing, and as you can see this one has been damaged by my little pesky puppy, so I'm going to take it out of the soil so that we can use it to look at the parts of this sunflower. Here's the little sunflower seedling that we just found in the pot, and as you can see there is the break in the stem, which means that this little seedling will not survive. We can see down at the bottom, here are the roots, and they go down into the soil and they absorb all the nutrients and the water to help the seedling grow. But with that little break, sadly, this one will not survive. Our writing job today is going to be to label a picture of a sunflower. In your Bug Club library, you've been given two books. One is called Sunflowers and the other is called Grow a Flower. And in those books, there are diagrams of how to label your picture. So I've chosen to paint my sunflower today, and a couple of tips I've got for you, things you might like to use. You'll need to ask your grown-ups to see if you can use one tea bag, and you'll just need to snip off the top, and inside are all of the tea leaves. And what I've done with those is I've sprinkled them into the middle of the sunflower, because in the centre part of that sunflower, that's where all of the new seeds will grow. And then I've also sprinkled a little bit along the bottom to become my mud. So I mixed all of the colours that I'd used, and I had to add in a little bit more of purple to make a brownish colour, and then I mixed some of these tea leaves into the paint so that they didn't all fall off once they were dried. And another little tip I have for you is using a cotton bud, and all I did here is just use the cotton bud to move away the paint and create the root effect. Sometimes we've used string or wool when we've been in school, so you can decide to present yours however you like, or you might just like to draw one and have a little colouring in time. Okay, let's have a look now at the labelling of the sunflower. You can see I've already had a go at labelling this sunflower. I've given it a title up at the top, my sunflower, and here are the different parts of that plant. We have got the petals. This part is the bud because the sunflower isn't fully grown yet. We've got the leaves here. We've got the stem, which helps to hold up the plant, and then the roots down here, and then I've called the soil or the mud the compost, because that's where it has extra nutrients in to help that plant to grow. You can see along the bottom I've left myself some space to write a sentence, and let's do that together today. So I'm going to write the sentence, the bud is growing into a sunflower. And I'm going to start my writing over on the left hand side of the page, and I'm going to start the word the with a capital letter. So I have got the bud. And I need to remember my finger space because I'm starting my new word. The bud is. The bud is growing. So let's have a go at sounding this one out together. What sounds can we hear at the start of the word growing? Grr. I can hear g. Now I can hear a digraph. O, blow the snow. So we've got O, and then I have got growing. I can hear I and ng, a thing on a string. My sentence is going to say the bud is growing into. I think I have enough room left here, so I don't need to start my new line just yet. The bud is growing into. And now I need to start my new line. The bud is growing into a sunflower. So I'm going to do my all around the apple. Next word, sunflower. So I'm using my phonics to help me. Ow. This is one of the digraphs that you're going to learn when you get to year 1. It's called ow, brown cow. It's the same spelling pattern as O, blow the snow, it's just making a different sound. Sunflower and then better letter. So some little sneaky peeks into year 1 there for you. Lots to look forward to. And we know that a good sentence needs to end with a full stop. So I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to check back and make sure that my sentence makes good sense. The bud is growing into a sunflower. I have one last thing I'd like to show you, and that's this little jar of sunflower seeds. So a neighbour of mine, he grows sunflowers in his front garden every year, and he gives the neighbours down the street the little sunflower seeds, and we all have a go at growing them. And these ones here are just a few that came from this sunflower head. So this is the head part of the sunflower, and he dries it out, and then I think it's pretty amazing that from just that one sunflower, all of these seeds can be harvested, and then you can sow them and grow them into lots more sunflowers. Incredible stuff, isn't it? So I think I've seen lots of you on Tapestry having a go at planting sunflowers as well. How are they getting on? Let your teachers know. Maybe you could measure them to see how tall they're growing. And don't forget, we do love to see your work. So if you have a good go at this activity today, share it with us either on the Facebook page or pop it onto Tapestry so that your teachers can admire your work. Thanks for joining in again, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.